myself Shravani. Today we are going to know about blood vessels. So here blood vessels are of three types. What are they? Arteries, veins and capillaries. So here arteries and veins consist of what are those three layers? Tunica externa or tunica adventitia. And the middle layer is tunica media. And the inner layer is tunica interna. So coming to the diagram, here arteries in the inner surface of the artery, the inner region, it consists of lumen. Lumen means empty space from which the blood flows. This lumen is covered by the endothelium. This endothelium consists of endothelial cells. The cells are squamous epithelial cells are present on the lumen. Epithelial cells protects the enzymes of the anticoagulant enzymes. It protects the anticoagulant enzymes. Okay, and it acts as barrier between the vessels and the tissues. So next to this endothelium is covered by the tunica interna. Next to the tunica interna, tunica media cell. Tunica media consists of smooth and elastic muscles. So in arteries, this tunica media is very thick. It is the thickest layer in the arteries. Next to here you can see tunica media consists of smooth muscles and elastic muscles. Next to tunica media, that is the external layer is tunica externa, or it is also known as tunica adventitia. It consists of fibrous tissues. Next, here this arteries, it carries the blood away from the heart to the whole body parts. And next, this arteries again forms into arterioles. The arterioles together forms capillaries. Okay. So up to here we finished with the arteries. Next, coming to veins. Here veins also consist of all these three layers. Also consist of these three layers: tunica externa, tunica adventitia or tunica adventitia, tunica media and tunica interna. Then here it is a lumen. From here also blood is carried out. So the lumen of vein is very wide, it is wide compared to arteries. Due to this lumen is wide, it consists of valves. You can see here valves are present. So veins consist of valves. That valves will close when it closes or opens when the blood is carried out in our body. Here the pressure of the blood is very low in our veins. So the walls of the veins are also thin compared to arteries. The walls of the arteries are very thick in arteries. Next here, capillaries. You can see the diagram of capillaries. Here it is a capillary. Here capillary is a single layered blood vessel. It consists of only one layer, and it is endothelium. Here endothelial cells are present. Due to this single layer, it helps in the diffusion. So this forms a net. This arteries, capillaries and veins forms into a network, and through this network only blood circulates in our body. Okay. Next, so here arteries consist of oxygenated blood and veins consist of deoxygenated blood. So when the oxygenated blood from this arteries enters into the capillaries, here diffusion of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place in our capillaries. That means whatever the metabolic activities take place in our body, after that some metabolic waste are produced. What are that? Carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide from the tissue enters into capillary, and oxygen from the blood enters into the tissue. Then this deoxygenated blood carries out by the veins to the heart. In this way, circulation of blood takes place in our body. So now we will see the differences between arteries, veins and capillaries. First, wall layers. Just now we discussed that arteries and veins consist of three layers. What are those? Tunica externa, tunica media and tunica interna. And capillaries are single layer, that is tunica interna. Then wall thickness. In arteries it is thick, in veins it is thin, and capillaries it is extremely thin. Next function. Arteries send oxygenated blood from heart to all body parts, and veins collect deoxygenated blood from all body parts and sends to heart. And here in capillaries, diffusion of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place. That means oxygen from the blood, it enters into the tissues, and the metabolic waste, carbon dioxide, it enters into the blood. Next, pressure, that means blood pressure. In arteries it is high. Due to the lumen is very narrow, the pressure of the blood is very high. That flows in only one direction. Okay. And in veins the blood pressure is very low. And capillaries the blood pressure is low. Now valves. Next, valves. Arteries does not contain valves except the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery contains valves. Okay. The lumen of the veins are wider, and capillary also does not contain any valves. Next, lumen. Just now we discussed, in arteries the lumen is narrow, in veins the lumen is wide, and in capillaries it is very narrow. What is the lumen means? It is the empty space through which the blood flows. Okay. Next, muscle and elastic fibers. That means the middle layer, it contains the, because the lumen of the veins are wider, and capillary also does not contain any valves. Next, lumen. Just now we discussed, in arteries the lumen is narrow, in veins the lumen is wide, and in capillaries it is very narrow. What is the lumen means? It is the empty space through which the blood flows. Okay. Next, muscle and elastic fibers. That means the middle layer, it contains the smooth muscle and elastic fibers. Okay. In the arteries it is very thick compared to veins, and in capillaries there is no tunica media and there is no tunica externa. And type of blood carrying, we just now discussed here, oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. All the arteries carry the oxygenated blood except the pulmonary artery. And here veins, it carries deoxygenated blood except the pulmonary vein. And here capillaries carries oxygenated blood to cell body, brings deoxygenated blood out of the cell body. This we finish with our topic. That's all for now. Do like, share and subscribe the channel.